I never start this post with talking about golf, but I got to mention the Ryder Cup at Bethpage, that beautiful course near New York where the Ryder Cup's being played against Europeans versus America. Home advantage to the Americans, you would have thought. They're having their asses kicked. And after listening to the comments from the crowds and the way they've been treating the British and the European players, fucking shame on you. And I'm so glad you're having your asses kicked. This is normally a kind of friendly match between the two countries. The might of the American golfers, who used to once upon a time dominate but haven't for years, and they're having their asses kicked by this wonderful European team, okay, over there, and they're putting up with abuse that I would condemn. And I'm pretty fucking outrageous in some of the things I say, but you don't do that on a golf course. I used to be a big golf fanatic. I used to play off 8. I was a pretty good golfer, played loads of courses right around the world, including in America. Okay, and always found people really nice. But now I've heard this, I couldn't believe it. And have you seen the price of the fucking tickets? Thousands upon thousands. I mean, bloody helicopters galore coming in from all the rich. It's not the poor over there. It certainly isn't the fucking lefties. Okay, because the Democrats, oh, mind you, they're quite wealthy, aren't they? But anyway, whoever they are, they're a fucking disgrace. Shame on you. Shame on you, the Americans, and I hope you get your ass whipped, which you are, and well done to the European team, because, quite frankly, America, you should be ashamed of these people at this tournament. And the people who are running the tournament also. I mean, they had a hostess. She's a female comedian. She was the kind of kicked off the first tee. They have somebody who announces it. And she said, fuck you, Rory McIlroy. I mean, how could she fucking... Well, she did it, of course, because she's a fucking waste of space anyway. What a horrible bloody person. I find it incredible how people can be so vile. Anyway, the karma, the Europeans are winning. Very briefly, well done to the England women who won the World Cup rugby. I actually watched it. They played against Canada, who are part-timers really, and I thought they played brilliantly. And women's rugby is women's rugby. I'm not going to say any more than that. I watched it. I can't stand the commentators, but anyway, there you go. But anyway, well done to the English Roses, I think they call themselves, and now they'll be demanding equal pay with the men. That's a little aside there. And if that upsets anybody, do I give a shit? Not really. Well, what's on this weekend? Oh, let me think. Oh, yeah, the fucking Labour Party conference. And he's already started by condemning the fucking right-wing Conservatives, you and I. This is Starmer, of course. Did an interview on BBC with Laura Kunsberg. I think that's a name, I don't know. I never watched it, I just watched the highlights here. Starmer raises doubts over VAT pledge. Listen, they've made so many promises in their manifesto. Now, I'm well aware a manifesto is not a legally binding document, but when you make promises, you're supposed to fucking keep them. If somebody promises you something, you expect them to keep them. Oh, yeah, and that's thinking about that. That's fucking not true, is it? Look at my fucking neighbours. What a bunch of wankers. Look at people I've helped over the years. The number of people I gave work to over the years and worked really hard for them and went the extra mile, I fucking never hear from them anymore. When you can't do anything for them, they don't give a shit. And you know who I'm talking about, if any of you are watching this, so fuck you. Anyway, Starmer raises doubts over VAT. Well, of course he's going to raise doubts over VAT because it's probably going to go up. Yeah, and taxes are going to go up. It's going to be horrendous. Now, this Labour conference will be very interesting to hear what they have to say. And listen, let's clear this up, this bloody ID thing. If it happens, and it undoubtedly probably won't, because this Parliament, in my opinion, I'll give it another 2 years the way things are going, because we've had a fucking gutful here in the UK. We are in deep trouble. And the police in the UK, the way they're acting against us Conservatives, proud to be British, proud to wave the flag, as you should be, okay, treat us with respect. And now I'm white. I'm Anglo-Saxon white, okay? I'm proud to be white. Who are the most denigrated people in society these days? Young white men trying to get jobs in the police or the fire brigade or in the Air Force, and they're treated like second-class citizens now. But if you mention other races, okay, then you're a fucking racist. But it's okay to denigrate the white man. And I'm not making that up. Okay, there's a wonderful meme here by a young black man. I thought he was so erudite and so spot on. And even people of that other races now are noticing. This is wrong. We're still a majority in this country. The way things are going, not for much longer. And I'm really bloody worried about the future. You know, I tell you what, the Labour conference is going to be terrible for business. You're going to see that the businesses are going to be really worried about expanding and investing in this country under this terrible, terrible Labour conference. And the way this immigration is out of control and getting worse, every single day they're coming over in their droves, you know, something's got to happen. And I feel like the rising tension of a crescendo when you have the end of a great concerto or something, that rise and that swell of sound. Well, that's the swell of the people, the majority of the people. You and I, the people who are proud to be British, which I am. Okay, wave your flag in your St George's Cross. And if you're in Wales, my God, you've got problems over there. I was listening to some of the debates on that over there at Clyde Cymru, or whatever they call themselves in the Labour Party. Loop-de-doops. And, you know, we've got problems in Ireland. Our dear friend in Ireland, our dear friends in Ireland have got problems. Be proud to be Irish. Be proud to be Scots. Be proud to be British, English, whatever. Okay? The same goes for my friends in Canada. Stand up for your rights. Australia, the same thing applies over there. And, you know, I've got all my family over there, and I worry about Australia. What's happening with this? These left-wing Labour bloody Liberals leaders, you know, in Canada, Australia, and the UK, I'm referring to in particular, they're ruining our fucking country. And we're getting tired of it, okay? The same is happening across Europe, although the lefties who are in charge at the moment try and subdue that. They can't. It is inevitable. The rise will happen. And when it comes, it'll be fucking devastating for you. Look after your own people first. We're the ones who pay the taxes. We're the ones who pay the rates. So you can give all these freebies to these bloody illegals over here getting their free fucking driving lessons and being driven by taxis to hospital appointments that's really hard for British people to get. And what about our vets, our veterans treated appallingly? What about our homeless? What about people who have been on council waiting lists for years and suddenly the houses go because they're given to migrants? This is not right, ladies and gentlemen. Something has to come. Someone has to do something somewhere. Someone somewhere, please, please make this country great again, because it can be and it will be. It's a fantastic country, given the world so much enjoyment over the years. Yes, there's the detractors who want to get £1.5 billion or £1.5 trillion in fucking compensation, and that didn't take Hamas long, did it? Because we gave them legitimacy by recognising Palestine, a terrorist organisation, Hamas, living the fruits of this evil bloody regime. And well done to Israel. Support Israel. They're the ones who are doing the work down there and making our lives safer. Not fucking Hamas. What have they ever given the world? Nothing but bloody chaos and murder. Before I go, look it up. The destruction and the murder of Christians around the world, particularly by Boko Haram in northern Nigeria. I know that country well, having worked there for a long time and love the people. But the people in northern Nigeria, if you're Christians, you're targeted by Boko Haram. Does anybody say anything about it over here? Are there any demonstrations against them? No. Big attack into Kyiv yesterday by Russia, drones and missiles. Any condemnation by the UN about that? Any demonstrations here against them? You know, about the Russians and what they've done over there and the millions killed on both sides, by the way, and millions displaced. Not a word. It's all about fucking Palestine. Well, I'm sick of it. I think we're all sick of it, actually. And as for that flotilla in the Mediterranean, I don't say any more anyway. I think I'll stop now. It's Sunday morning, ladies and gentlemen. Raining here in the UK, and I love you all. Take care. Look after yourself.